Introduction. What is the concept of law? It is a set of the governs people relationship with one another and establish standards of behavior between individuals and between the government, all of which are enforced by sanctions. To the average person, law is a set of rules that must be followed by all people. As a general rule of behavior, it is known the body of enacted or customary rules recognized by statute. According to the Oxford English Dictionary, the aim of law is to uphold social justice. Justice is an abstract concept that encompasses right and wrong, as well as fairness and equality. The aim of law is to inspire people to do what is right or just in a
My
particular.
matric number is A188043. Today, in my part, I would like to present the section of law of this required in this case study. We can see from the section 3 and section 4, they are from Set of Code Act 1957. For example, I can discuss is a section 3 of Set of Code Act. In this section, they are not inconsistent with the express provision of this act, which is the US President has signed executive order banning any transaction between Huawei due to the trade war between China and USA. They followed by section 4. And the last section is a section 2A. There are willingness of someone to do or not to do something with hope the other party will accept it. Therefore, Malaysia have to accept and follow the rules, which is they have to ban.
Hi, my name is Logarasan, Anbarasan. My matric number is A18A0242. Today, I would like to explain about the relevant cases that is same as our case study. Our case study explains about the war trade between two big countries in our world. First is China and USA. This big country has contributed a lot to our world trade. The war trade between this country has been affected the Huawei company, Telco Z, and also Solleh. The relevant cases is first is Roland versus DeWalt. Roland bought a car from DeWalt and used it for 4 months before discovering the car was stolen, and he also returned the car to the true owner. The issue whether Roland could recover the full amount he had paid to DeWalt even though he had used the car for 4 months. Although Roland had used the car for some time, he was entitled to recover the full price he had paid because DeWalt can sell a stolen car to him. The relation to the case study is due to the trade war between USA and the government under the President of United States of America, Donald Trump, has been banned this transaction between Huawei company. This action has affected the Telco Z in Malaysia that has been collaborated with Huawei and Solleh. The second case is Oli versus Marlboro. Oli was a guest in a defendant's hotel. On her arrival, Oli paid for a week's board and then went to the room, and she noticed a display stating that the creators would not be responsible for any items lost or stolen unless handed to them for safekeeping. Issue: Oli left the room and deposited her key on a board in reception before leaving the hotel. The key was taken and several items were stolen from her room. Hence, Oli accepted the failure to supervise the key amounted to a breach of the contract. The hotel argued the guest bounded the terms displayed on the notice in the bedrooms, and therefore the hotel had effectively excluded liability even if they had been negligent. The notice were clearly visible in the bedrooms, and the exclusion clause unambiguously absolved the hotel of any liability for the stolen items. The relation to the case study, Telco Z has been a loyal customer of Huawei to boost up their sales. Telco Z signed a contract with Special Law.
Today I will present my part, which is application. The application and law use of this assignment are change in the law that makes performance impossible. Change in the law can lead to contract falsification. A change in the law or government intervention, which is a declaration of war, may result in contract justification. Outlaw and Bill 1916 AC486 is a case that can be used as any example. A software way of application law that is the contract is disappointed if the party how may never had predicted sometime will happen is taking action, but the contract will not be disappointed if the party has made a prediction about May event
My
will
name is
happen.
Zain Abdul Halim. My matric number A1A80792. So today I would like to explain my part, which is its conclusion. First, trade war that which is between China and USA. Due to the trade war between China and USA, the US President issued an executive order prohibited the use of telecommunication equipment from foreign companies deemed a national security risk. In response to the order, various US companies has taken action to comply with the order, including Google and Intel, which provide operating system for the device and chipset for their respective devices. devices. And the second point is Fasolah contract with Telco Z could be cancelled. The contract is referred to as a sale when the property in the good is sold from the seller to the buyers under a contract of sale. The sale deal become a contract if the time for the transfer of the property of the good expired or the provision for the transfer of the property are made. According to the case, the US government banned against Huawei caused the contract between Fasolah and Telco Z to be cancelled. As a result, the parking court ruled that the contract had been violated by the outbreak of war.